You there? Okay. All right, so, wow. Open up, close the arms. And, Deb, if it gets sunny again, just let me know. I can't, because I'm not wearing my contact, I can barely see. So, take the arms up and open. Good. So we're gonna keep the ABCs, arms, back, chest, and the BLTs separate from each other today. 3, 2, 1. Take a big breath in, arms up, hinge forward. Do that a couple more times. Big stretch, big hinge. You got 3, you got 2, and you got 1. Take your hands to the floor, widen your legs, bend your knees, drop your feet back and towards your heels, and then straighten the legs and look forward. Bend the knees, and straighten the legs, look forward. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, look forward. Bend the knees, straight, look forward, and walk your hands to your right leg. Take your right hand in the air. You can move your hip to the right if you'd like, or keep your hips steady, centered. 1 more breath. Come back to the center to the other side. Right hand stays, left arm opens up. And then come back to the center. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Come onto your toes. Bend your knees. Push your heels down and push your hips all the way back. So like a long Malasana swap. And then walk the hands back in. Walk the feet a little closer. Hands on top of the thighs. Cat and cow with your spine. Good. And then take your right arm, right shoulder, press it forward. Left shoulder, press it forward. Both shoulders press them forward. Round your back, come all the way up to standing. Stretch the arms all the way up. Lean right, exhale. Back to center, lean left, exhale. And back to center, open up the arms, roll the shoulders back and around. And pick up a medium to heavier set of weights. I'll be sticking with light weights today. Just for the camera effect, we are going to get through 1 set of everything and see how it goes from there. So, medium to heavy weights, we've got 15 reps of bicep curls. Palms facing forward. Medium to heavy weights. So, if 10 pounds is your heavy weight, go for it. All right, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone underneath you, shoulders roll back and around in 3, 2, there goes the voice, 1, 15, 15, 14, 13, full range of motion, 12. So if you can't do full range of motion, go down and wait a little bit. 11, 10, 9, 8, good. Try to keep it with your palms forward the whole time. 7, 6, 5, 4, no swinging from behind. 3, 1 more. Good. Keeping heavy weights. We're going to turn this into a bead. Back, bent over rows, palms facing inward, shoulders back, hips back, chest open. We go in 3, 2, 1. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep everything else down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just, if I start choking, I'll be leaving the screen a little bit. All right, on your back for chest press. Traditional chest press, if you want to add a bridge to it, you can. Our next exercises will be lower body, but you can add a bridge to it, or you can stay in tabletop position, whatever floats your boat today. Arms up over your chest, straight over the chest, not over the collarbones or the ribs. So open the arms out. Let's keep it a little bit wide in 3, 2, we go. 15, 14, 13, 12. Try not to touch your weights together. 11. So keep the arms just at least shoulder width apart. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, if you're in bridge, make sure your hips don't sag. 5, 4, excuse me, 3, 2 more times, 2, and the last one is 1. And arms come down, hips come down if they're up. For the next exercise, we're going to stay on the floor, and we're going to start with buns. So we'll go into a bridge position. If you want anything else for your bridge. Hola, Maria. I'm so happy to see you. All right, we're going into BLTs, buns, legs, thighs. So if you want to go on your back, line up your heels with your sitting bones, and then turn your toes slightly out. If you want to have weights on your pelvis or in your hands in the air, that is certainly your choice. For some people, it's just too much stress on the lower back. So start with an imprinted spine, tilt your pelvis, and then lift your hips all the way up. So I want you to get to the top, and I want you to get to the bottom, each one, okay? Not just like a half movement. All right, so here we go. 15 reps in 3, 2, and go. 1 all the way up and articulate all the way down. Let your tailbone come down. And 2, come down. 3, 4, squeeze your glutes at the top. 5, 6, is articulating the spine. 7, 8, on the way down. 9, on the way down, over the top, over the edge. 11, or that's 10, 10, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. And the last one, all the way up, squeeze, 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 and let it come on down. Hug your knees into your chest. Do your little spinal twist. There you go. And then roll onto your right side. So use extra padding if you need it. You can also put a weight on your hip. This will do with a straight leg. Bottom leg can be bent, but straight legs on top. So top leg lifts, hip height. You can be up on your forearms. You can support your head or lay all the way down, but nose crunching into your neck here. Right, top leg up with a slight turn of the toes down. In 3, 2, we go. Up, down. 12, 15, 14, 13. Turn your toes towards the floor. 12, 11, yeah, so internal rotation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Good. Then the knee, rub it out, and come on to the other side. So we're just doing 15 reps of everything. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. Top leg is straight, bottom leg can be bent or straight, you choose. Lift the top leg up and turn the toes down. In 3, 2, we go. 15, 14. You don't need to lift higher than your hip height. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, long line 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2 more, and last one is up and down. Good. All right, now, I know this is tricky for some of us, so pad your knees. You only need to go as far as you feel a stretch in the thigh. It's called thigh stretch. So if you, for any reason, can't do this, go back and do a bridge. It's going to be a slightly different. If you're doing a bridge or you want to go to a squat, put your feet together. Okay, otherwise, have your knees, and you're more than welcome to use a weight here and counterbalance, okay? Or just keep your arms out in front of you. All you're gonna do, now you can sit back to your heels, it's a different exercise, and come back up, okay? Or what I'm aiming for is a thigh stretch right here and come back up. So it's a really deep quad stretch depending on how far back you go with your torso. All right, so arms can be in front of you, across, behind your head, just down by your side, whatever works. Like Frankenstein for me. 3, 2, we go. 15, you can also tuck your toes under if you're doing this. 2, or take your shoes off. 3, 4, our body's moving in one line, right? We're not just snaking it. 5, so you feel the quads stretch, and at some point the glutes fire up. 6, 7, 8, 9, good. 10, you got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and 1 more. Good. And there's your thigh stretch. Come up to standing when you're ready. Take some weights with you. We're going back to ABC, which is arms, back, and chest. All right, grab some water. I'm going to be drinking water as needed. All right, so the first exercise, arms, tricep kickback. Bent knees, elbows in, kick the arms straight back. Both arms if you can possibly do it. Medium to heavy weights. So pick up your weights. We're back into the ABCs. Elbows in, knees bent, hips back. In 3, 2, go. 15, 14, keep the shoulders down from the ears. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're getting a little bit of everything today. Medium weights, lighter if you need for bent over rear delt flies. So you're going to hinge forward. Today, let's take the palms face away from your body. So your pinkies are towards each other. Okay, so it's a different position, a different shoulder position. So you might choose to go to lighter weights on this one. All right, bend the knees, hips back, same position. In 3, 2, 1, really suck in the core. 1, 2, when you come up with your arms, you don't come up with your back. We're not doing this, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good work guys. 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. 1, and done. Back to the floor, sorry. Heavy weights. Okay, and once again, you can have your hips up in a bridge, or you can have your feet in tabletop on or off the floor, depending on how much, and this, this exercise does have a tendency to arch our backs. So when you open your arms out for the fly, make sure that this part of your back stays imprinted by tilting the pelvis, or best thing for that is to keep your legs in a tabletop position. All right, so come down to the floor with your weights in your hands. Once again, the arms are over the chest, but the palms are facing each other. Okay? And we open out to the side. Don't go fast, and you don't need to go all the way open. In 3, belly and ribs down. 2, 1. Really focus on keeping the back imprinted. 1. And the best way, again, to do that is with your legs in tabletop. 2, in the air. 3, keep the ribs down. 4, 5, slow and controlled. 6, 7, excuse me guys, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 5, 4, don't touch your weights, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Good, come on up. Stand up, take heavy weights with you. Or no weights at all. How's that for a variation? So we're going into a squat, BLT, buns, legs, thighs. Oop, sorry Maria, okay. So separate your feet, just like we did in the bridge. Legs are about hips width apart, and then take a slight turn out of the toes. If you're using a single weight, let it come under your chin. If you're using 2 weights, they could be by your side, at your shoulders, over your head, or no weights at all is fine. And I'll just keep my hands in prayer. All right, so get ready. In 3, 2, squat. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, drop as low as you can, 10, so maybe getting the thighs parallel to the floor, 9, 8, so the work's on the way up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, last one, and 1. Good. Into our deadlifts, traditional 2-legged deadlifts, your choice. Heavy weight would be great, 1 or 1 in each hand. Soft bend in the knees, hips go back, chest goes forward. Slow on the way down, just like on the fly. Slow on the way out, slow on the way down. In 3, 2, we go. 15, flat back, chest open, shoulders back, hips back. 2, 3, 4, good. 5, good stretch back of the thighs. 6, 7, 8, press into the heels. 9, good. 10, don't let your shoulders round down. Keep your shoulders point back, so keep extending your chest towards the front of the room. 5 more, 5, good. 4, 3, last 2, 2, and give me 1 more. All the way up. Good. Come back down to the floor, please. I know, I'm making you get up and down, sorry. Not really. Sorry, not sorry. All right, this one's gonna be a bent knee side lift. So, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, bend the knees, keep the knee in line with the hip. If you want to use a band ball or anything else like that, you're welcome to it, or you can put a weight on your thigh, your outer thigh. But if you're sitting in this position like me, there's space between your ribs and the floor, and your ears and your shoulders. Otherwise, you can come down here and get a slightly different action. Here, we'll get a little bit more into the obliques as well. All right, top leg in 3, 2, hip height only, 1. 15, good. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, Last 3, 2, 1, and done. Give it a little rub on the other side. Deb, do these standing while you're on the phone. Shoulder hit the ankle, knees and ankles go back. Lift out of your waistline, top leg lifts up, hip height only in 3, 2, go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, just one plane, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Good. All right. We're actually going to stay on the floor. So adjust your cameras because this is where we'll be for the rest of the class. Because I'm going to change what I was going to do. Take either one heavy or 2. Well, actually, yeah, medium to heavy weights. Here's what I'm going to do. So you're going to be in a seated position, if possible. I'll give you options if you're not going to be in a seated position. But we're going to take the arms to a curl, press, and a tricep. So it's a combination exercise of the hammer to a press to a tricep, back down. If for any reason that doesn't work in your body, you can do it from the floor. Hammer, press, tricep. You know what? Let's do it on our backs. It's different. Now the only thing here is going to be the weight of your weights, right? So if you have a heavy weight and it's just too much work on your shoulder, wrists, forearms, whatever, from the down position, and stay in the seated position. It's the same thing. You're just going to have a little different conversation with gravity, right? Right. We got more gravity to deal with here. Down here, we're going to just come down. So you choose again how you want your legs. Your arms are down by your side, palms face in. You're going to bring the arms to your shoulders while the triceps are on the floor. Then you're going to push straight up, still tricep-y. And then more tricep-y. So you got biceps, triceps, shoulders. All right, arms out by your side, soft bend in the elbows. And again, adjust your legs for your back situation. In 3, 2, curl. So curl your arms in, press your arms up, and then take them to the floor behind you. 1, bring it back in and down. So look at me if you're not sure. 2, press. You can totally skip the bicep part and down, right? And just go to the shoulder press. 3, up, but you'll miss the bicep, that's all. So if you want, you could do it in a seated position and down. 4, press, overhead, up, and in. You're almost there, guys. 5, press, overhead, and down. This is the ABC arms. 6, up, press, up, and down. 7, up, down, up. Keep it going, you're halfway there. 8, up, back, up, and down. Even using a lightweight is going to make you love this. 9, up, tricep, back, down. 10, in. Keep your ribs in if you're not in a bridge. Make sure that you're imprinting. 11, down. 12, and 13, up, back, and down. 14's next. Oh, by the way, you're going to like this better than the next exercise. So there. And last one is 15. 15, up, back, up, and down. Okay. So, come onto your hands and knees. I know that this mat slips for me, so I think I'm going to have to come over here a little bit. Okay, can you see me? Okay. So, you got 2 weights. You got options. One of the options is to stay on your knees. They're renegade rows, right? One in each arm. You can also take one arm, do 8 on one side. You're gonna have to make it 16, and do 8 on the other side. Okay? You can do this on your knees, but if you can, you're gonna do it in a plank. Okay, so a medium to heavy weight. You can choose to do 8 on one side, 8 on the other, or alternate. You don't even need 2 weights, you can alternate hands. Yeah, okay. So try it in a plank first. How about that? Try the hard part first, come down when you need to. It's only 16 reps, okay? We're not doing 16 sets. So legs back. 3. Get your legs wide. Wide, wide, wide. 2, go. 16, 15, 14, 13, I gotta watch you. 12, good. Nice, good. Try not to move the hips. 10, so keep the legs wider. 9, wider legs, Maria, a little bit. 7, good, Kat. 6, thanks, Michelle. 5, come on, Deb, you can get the last 4 together. 4, 3, 2, 1, plank hold. Why not? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so here's the good news. We're only doing it once, okay? So come on back onto your backs with a heavy, 2 heavy or 1 heavy weight, 2 light weights if you need them, for pullovers. So arms are gonna come up. If you're using 2 weights, put them together. I mean, they can be separate. That will make it more challenging for sure. Bring the arms over the head. Now again, once you get back here, the ribs pooch out, the back arches. So I want you to focus on keeping your rib cage down and keeping that imprinted spine, or at least neutral. So arms start overhead. You can have your palms together if you're using 2 weights, or separated. All right, touch the floor behind you. Soft bend in the elbow in 3, 2, go. 15, all the way back towards your chest. 2, so this one moves out of the arms. The elbows stay in the same position. 3, it's the shoulders that move. 4, and as soon as the arms go back, the ribs pooch, so really focus on not letting that happen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, last one, 1, nice, okay, good. All right, come back onto your hands and knees. Hand up anything you need to. This can also be done on your bottom, on your belly. And the front and the bottom. This can also be done, so there's a bunch of things you can do. You can put a weight behind your knee, if you choose. You can put a ball behind your knee if you choose. You can put a band on, if you choose. You can do all 3 of those if you want. We're gonna come down to the forearms. So the elbows are under the shoulders, the left toes, the leg that's not moving, tuck the toes on the floor to keep your hips, to give you a little traction here. All right, so the right leg is coming in the air, hip height, flex the foot. Right hip points down, not open. All right, so let's start with the leg in the air. In 3, 2, tap down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm still gonna see you. 5, good, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more, good. Put it down. If you're using anything behind the leg, Switch it to the other side. Tuck the right toes underneath you, elbows are underneath your shoulders. Belly in, ribs level. Left leg up in the air, hip height 3. Flex the foot 2, and go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more, 1. Ooh, okay. Now, good job. Legs, right leg comes forward. You gotta help it out today. All right, hands can be on the floor, on your thighs, in the air, on weights, on blocks, whatever you'd like them to be on. The back toes are gonna tuck under, the hips are gonna stay square. You're gonna lift the back knee off the floor, and then you're gonna tap the back knee down to the floor. Now look what it is not, okay? It's not this, if you can see the difference. No hips lifting. All you're doing is stretching the thigh down, up, okay? So this is the legs and thigh version of our BLT, okay? Also the glute of the right leg, the leg that's not moving. All right, so left leg behind you, way behind your hip, right knee over the ankle. You can put your hands on the floor, blocks, thighs, stand up, whatever you want to do. Left toes tuck under, lift the knee up, 3, 2, go. 15, 14, good. 13, 12, don't collapse on top of your thigh. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, great stretch for your hips by the way. 6, 5, 4, trace, 1 more. Hold the lunge, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Oops, it's very awkward here today. Switch legs. Hands on either side of the legs. So left knee over the ankle, right knee behind the hip, tuck the toes underneath you. Lift just the knee, don't lift the hips in 3, 2, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, don't look down, look forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Last exercise. Come up to, you can use your yoga blocks or weights, or the floor. You don't have to use weights if you can get to the floor. You're going to come into a standing position. If you're using weights, mine are like this, right? So the right leg is going to come in the air. We're going to curtsy behind the left leg, and we're going to float the leg back in the air, hip height level hips. So I'm going to have to look at you for a second and see that you're doing it. I'll come up over here. All right, so hands on the floor blocks. Yep, perfect, Maria. Now make sure, Karen, also walk your feet closer to your hands. And I can't see. Michelle, it looks good from here. And Maria, walk your feet a little closer to your hands. So I'll just do it this way. All right. Here we go. Right leg up. Hip level, 3, 2, curtsy. 1, 2. Now hug your left hip in when you're curtsying. 3, 4, let's see, 5, 6, lift the legs straight up behind you. 7, the work is in mostly the leg that's on the floor. 8, 9, 10, 5, oh I didn't realize this was camera. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, stand up and take a break if you'd like. Go back for side B. All right, so keep your hips close. Don't let your hips swing out to the side. Here we go. Left leg up in 3, right leg underneath the hip. So let me just look at you guys. Yeah, get a little closer, Maria, I think, with your feet. And in 3, 2, left leg behind you, go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3 guys, 3, 2, last one, good. Come back down onto your backs. You can move your weights off to the side. Come on your backs. You can put weight on your pelvis if you'd like. We're going to do 50 crunches, baby crunches. So it's not a full sit-up. Hands supporting your head. Tilt your pelvis, feet on the floor. Here we go. Dab. Let's go. 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 40. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Knees in. Take a breath. Let go of the breath. Feet back on the floor. Hands behind your head. Ready, set, go. 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maria's doing 100. 7, 8, 9, 30. Go for it, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michelle's doing 100 too. So everybody could do the 100 if you want to do it next. All that is a small pumping of the arms with the breath. All right? So tilt your pelvis. Last set. Time to go in 3, 2, go. 50, 2, 3. This is what they're doing. 5. So make sure you're getting your upper body in there, though we're doing a crunch. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 30. Last 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Friday morning, we made it happen. Move your hips right, knees to the left. All right. It's been a long week. I didn't ask, but I'm sure that you all did some form of exercise. Come back to the center. Move your hips. Otherwise, you'll feel this tomorrow like I will. And twist. You can roll right from there onto your hands and knees. I'm just going to turn around. Cat and cow again, on your hands and knees this time. Arch your back, dip your belly. Exhale, round and curl. Couple more rounds like that. And come back to the neutral position. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Then one knee, then the other. And then come back to the center, chest to the thighs. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold, bend the knees. Softly let go of everything. And tuck the chin in as you roll up through your spine. Roll the shoulders back. Take a big breath in, everybody. Arms up. Stretch high. And give yourselves a big hand. For those of you at home, stay